Okay, so today we're looking at identifying linear functions. Okay, and a function is called linear if it forms a straight line. So notice line is in the name. If it forms a straight line, then we call it a linear function. Okay, so it has to be a function, meaning it has to pass our vertical line test. If it passes our vertical line test, then we look and see, is it a straight line? If it matches both of those, then it's a linear function. Okay, so if I look at my first graph, does this pass my vertical line test?
Yeah. No.
Yes, it only crosses once, so it passes my vertical line test. Okay, is it a straight line?
Yes.
So is it a linear function?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, does this one pass my vertical line test?
No.
Yes, it only touches once, but is it a straight line?
No.
No, it's not a straight line, so is it a linear function?
No.
No. Okay, very good. Does this one pass my vertical line test?
Yes. Wait, no.
No. So then it's not a function. Okay, we don't worry about if it's a straight line if it doesn't pass my vertical line test. So you have to do both, okay? So first, you do your vertical line test. Then second, you see if it's actually linear.
Wait, is it always on? I don't get it.
Yes.
Like if it crosses two, like in between, like if two intersect and you add another line, it's
Okay, yes, I get that. Then it's still a function. Okay, so let's do a couple more. So if I just sketch a random graph, let's see here, what's a random graph? Let's do this one, horizontal line. That'll be my first one. And the second graph will do to be a sine curve. Okay, so does my first graph pass my vertical line test, meaning it only touches my graph once? Yes. Okay, it only touches once, so that's good. Yes. For my VLT, my vertical line test. Okay, is it a straight line? Yes. So then we say that since both of those are a yes, then we say that our function is linear. Okay, so we have to get two yeses. So first I do my vertical line test. So does it pass my vertical line test? Yes. Okay, so yes for my VLT. Okay, is it a straight line?
No.
So no to my linear question. So then it's a no overall. Okay, if either one of them's a no, then it's a no overall. Okay, so that's how you tell by a graph, okay? So by a graph, it's pretty easy. It's also pretty easy to tell by a table. So we're going to look at telling by a table, okay? So I'm given these two tables. I have to find my change, just like I did on arithmetic sequences, for both my x's and for my y's, though in this case. You know, the first time we did it just for y's, this time we're doing it for x's too. So what do I have to do to get from 2 to 5?
Or add
3, okay, and from 5 to 8?
Add 8.
And add 3. Okay, since these are all the same, that's good, right? That's what we want. Okay, subtract 1, subtract 1, subtract 1. These are also all the same, so that's good. If both sides are the same, then we say yes, it's a vertical, or it's a linear function. So if I do this side, what do I have to do to get from negative 10 to negative 5? 5. Okay, so all my x's are good. Yay, that's what we want. Subtract 2, subtract 2. Okay, so obviously no, those are not the same, so then we'd say no. Okay, so they're either all the same, and then it's a yes, or if any one of them is different, then it's a no. Okay, and then the last thing we look at is whether or not an equation is in standard form. Okay, and so standard form means that both our x's and our y's are on the same side of the equation. So like ax plus by equals c, a, b, and c are numbers. So like an example of that might be 3x plus 2y equals 6. If both your x and y are on the same side, then it's called standard form.
but if they're not,
Then it's not standard form. Okay, and so standard form is what we want to get to. So I'm going to take some equations and I'm going to see if we can put them in standard form. Okay, so if I'm given y equals x plus 3, I need to get both my x and y on the same side. So I'm going to move this x over. So we subtract x. Subtract x.
Y minus x equals.
Perfect. So y minus x equals 3. Okay, so is this standard form?
Yes.
Yes. Both my x and y are on the same side, so that's standard form. And if we can make it be in standard form, then we call it linear. Okay? So this would be a yes. Okay, if I look at y equals x squared, one of the things about linear functions that you have to remember is they can never have exponents. As soon as we see this exponent, we know it's a no. Okay? So you have to get in standard form and you have to make sure it has no exponents. So let's do one more. So y equals 5x minus 9. I need to get my 5x over, so I'm going to subtract 5x. Perfect, fun. So subtract 5x, subtract 5x. So y equals negative 9. Don't forget this minus. So y minus 5x equals negative 9. Okay, so is that in standard form?
No.
Yes, your y and x are on the same side, so it's in standard form. So, no, it doesn't matter. So is it linear? Yes. So yes, linear. Sure. You know his partner. You guys are going to do 234, 1 through 24. Okay, so 234, 1 through 24. You can work with partners if you want to. You don't have to.